Welcome in, YouTube. Thank you very much. If you could subscribe and like the video, I'd appreciate it. If you leave a comment, I'll be sure to get back to you. What I'm going to go over today is my Valk farming strategy that's a little different than the common one you're used to. So this is how I go about it. I don't just go farm the league bonus, which a lot of people do. I also search until I find bases that have a lot of loot in their gold storages and a lot of loot in their elixir storages. It's funner for me. It seems to go about the same pace to me, depending on the time of the day. So let's get into it. So I just search for a base, just like this. Like this one has good enough loot, so I will go ahead and hit this. And now I had switched it. Well, we got extra troops here than used to. I had switched it to earthquake so I can open up some of the base. Like this. I'll open up that. I'll open up this. Like this, and then I'll throw my queen on one side, my RC on the other. I'll throw my king in like this. I'm not going to use the extra troops. I'm just going to show, man, how many extra troops do we got? And then I bring in the Valk. I pop the RC ability. I usually funnel my Valk pattern in, but this is like the first attack I've been doing, so probably not going to be the best. It's like this. Pop my warden ability, and then we'll just go through the base. And I try to get 70%, not just the 50% when I do the Valk farming strategy, which will also show you how the other strategy is that people promote. But I try to get up as close to 70% if I get it, and I try to get a lot of the loot. At least like 1 million each of the loot is what I like shoot for. But I'll let it go past 70 if I think I'm going to get some other loot. I'm not going to use any of these extra troops. I wish they weren't there. So there's 70% I get out of there. So now I not only got this bonus that people farm, 390 and 390 each, I got over 1 million of gold and almost a million of elixir just in picking up the loot. So this is how I do it, a little bit quicker. It's a lot more fun to me and a lot more rewarding and less of just feeling like a grind rather than doing the 3 attacks real quick. Okay, so like this base, I'll do this base, right? And a lot of stuff's down here, so I'll open up these walls. What other wall do I want to open? Maybe like this wall. My king has earthquake boots on, so he will open up walls elsewhere. So I'm gonna go like this. Open up walls up there. I'll put this here. I'll put my queen in one side, and my RC kind of like where I open up the walls, and then I'll put my Valks just in that side like that. I'll pop the king ability. I'll pop the warden ability. And I'll go like this just to soften up areas for my queen and let it play out and get as much loot as I can. I should have put my Valks, never mind. I needed to put my Valks down there where the queen went in. So they would have went in and got those storages. So if it goes like this, I'll let her get that loot and I'll just get out. I got 1.4 million of gold, 945,000 of elixir, and I got the loot bonus as well. So to me, this is just a more fun way of doing the common Valk strategy. I searched maybe 6 times to find that base. Alright, so like this base, since I'm just farming walls with the loot, I don't care where I get the loot. Since there's so much elixir, I'll go ahead and hit it. Like that. And sometimes, like if there's a lot in one area that I want to hit, I'll throw my king down and my warden with him. Put my queen over here to get that, and I'll throw my RC up there, and then I'll just throw my Valks down. I don't like all these extra troops in the way. I don't want to use them for the video. All right, go like this, pop this, and we get all that, and we got like a good portion of it. We'll get to 50%, and then we'll just get out. Just like that. So I only searched a couple times there for that attack. It's a lot more rewarding than just farming the league bonus to me. I will show you guys the other way of doing it that was like promoted, where you do 3 attacks within a minute basically, and you're farming that league bonus, which does add up because you get that 390, right, or whatever your league bonus is. Here we go. A lot of this stuff's on the outside, so I'll go ahead and hit it. So again, I'll drop this where I want to drop it. Well, I really just want to get that outside stuff. So we'll open up this wall. Maybe we'll go for the town hall too. So I'll do it like this sometimes, depending on the bases, how they're set up. Like this. Now I'll drop all these Valks around. I do want to get a little bit of that on the outside. Pop the Warden ability and pop the Queen. Get that. See if they go in towards the town hall. And just get the 50% and then get out. Yeah, hold on, Tom. Yeah. Okay, there's 50%. So there you go. That's what I do. Look at the bonus here. I didn't get it all because I didn't go to 70%, but I got 330, so that's 660 plus the 1.4, so I got 2 million worth of loot. And plus I got DE if you're farming DE as well. 14,000 is a good one, so that's how I go about it. I find it works a little bit faster. Kind of seeing where the loot's at right now. Depending on the time of day. Sometimes I find bases and it only takes like 3 or 4 searches and I just find 2 million each, 2 million each. This isn't bad. It's not great, but it's not terrible. Go like this. Alright, I'm gonna drop my king here. I'm gonna drop my queen there. RC here. Is there a lot of them on the outside? I'm gonna go like this, pop the king, and put the warden with them. I'm gonna put all these troops right through the base. And we'll see how it goes. Pop the warden ability, get down to this. Like that. I should have put a couple troops at the bottom here to get those storages, but that's alright. I'll just let it go. Get the 50%. Let me see if it takes the town hall. A lot of times there's a lot of loot in the town hall, so if you're going to get the town hall, it's kind of worth to get it because you'll probably get like 600,000 of the loot. And I think I got it. There you go. See how it dropped down right there when I got it? And I'll just let it play out to get closer to 70% so we get more of the loot bonus. It's maybe a little slower. I don't know. To me, it's worth it. It's definitely more rewarding. So right there, I got the full bonus, the 390 each, and 1 million and 6 million. So like 2.2 worth of loot. Very fast attack. It's a lot more rewarding to me, and that's how I go about doing it. Like, all right. So like this, I searched like 12 times, and it has some loot, but a lot of it's on the outside. So I'll just go ahead and surround this base and hit it because it's kind of, you know, it just depends like when the loot's not working right, you know, and it's not there. I'll just hit a base like this. I'll go around. I'll drop all my heroes around the 4 corners like this. I'll pop their abilities. And then I'll put the Valks in, and I'll just surround the base. And now I'm just kind of going for 50%, and if my troops look like they'll get to 70% pretty quickly, I'll let it happen. And then I'll throw in the earthquakes here. Just kind of soften everything up. Like that, and I'll go, and let's see if I get to 70%. I got most of the loot, see like that, so I'm still getting about 1.5 in loot there, plus the loot bonus, so it'll be almost 2 million in loot. So I don't just sit searching endlessly if it takes too long. Like I said, this took about 12, but now look at, I got, what I get, 13 plus the bonus, which is another 800, so at least 2 million worth of loot. And a lot of DE too. So that's how I go about doing it. Oh, see, nice, first search. This is the first search. What I was saying earlier is that to my chat or whatever, that a lot of times when I do this, it depends on the hour when I'm doing it, how well I do. So I noticed in my area, which I'm in California, let me get this down so I get some of this stuff. Oh, and I forgot to put it in the up top. It's alright. Do this, pop all the abilities, let those Valks work, we'll get the loot. And since I'm getting so much loot, I really don't even care if I get the league bonus, but I did get it now. We'll see if it goes to 70%. I could use this to get these in here, I guess. Might not get all that. I'll just let it work for a second. Maybe we'll get the town hall, I don't even know. And right there, we got the town hall. That gave us like the majority of the loot, so that's good enough for me. Right, and I'll get out. Look at, I got 1.8 plus the bonus, 93% of the bonus. So there you go. That's, you know, 4.5 million worth of loot. And I didn't search but one time on that. But what I was saying, being in California, it's nice for me to farm between 8 and 10 in the morning. I don't have to search as much. And from like 9:30 at night to midnight is like the golden hours. It's just like when I find bases like with a very few searches that are just loaded and packed with loot. Let's see, one search, two searches. So there you go. So it's a pretty good time to do loot right now. And I'll just go like this. Put 5 there. That. Maybe I can get through there too. And we'll go 2 heroes and 2 heroes like this. Like that. And I'll put my Valk in half of them there and half here. Like that should be good. Let them go. Let's see if we can get the majority of this stuff. Or enough to make it worthwhile. That's what I do. And I just run it like this, and we got the 50% already. We'll see if we get some of this other stuff down here. I don't want to use any of these seasoned troops that they're just giving us right now. So I'll let it play out and go to 70%. And if I get some of this storage, like I'm getting that gold storage right there, so that's a little bit more. And is it going to get any of this? Probably not, but that's it. That's all I got. So what I get. So 2.2 worth that plus the 600, so like 2.8 worth of resources. Second search, third search. Like I'll do this base too sometimes like this, and this is I just do a little different. I just put a hero all the way around the base, put the Valks around. I didn't notice that was down there. There it goes like that. The Revenge Tower was right there in the corner, so I just wanted to get it down so the hero gets a little bit. So let's hit these like that, get 50%, get a lot of that little loot right there that's around the edge. I did miss these. Let those bugs work for a second. I don't think they're going to get much more. So that's it. Close to 70%. We'll get most of the bonus. So right there. I'll do that sometimes when I'm searching. So here you go. We did about 4 or 5 searches. Look at all this loot. Nice, right? So I'll go like this, this. I'll put my queen here, my RC here. I'll pop the abilities. Drop a few of my troops around. I think they'll get most of the storages. I'll go just drop them all the way around. Like this. I could probably get this town hall if I just go like this. There we go. Let those troops finish getting it. And there you go, look how quick that is. I'll let it play out just a little bit longer, see if I can get closer to 70%. It just helps with your league bonus. And this I just find a lot more rewarding than just doing the 3 attacks with Valk every minute. There we go. I let it go a little too long, but look at all that loot I grabbed. How nice. Alright, let me teach you the strategy, how they want you to do it, which I find a little bit less fun, but it is very fast as well. It just seems more of like a grind to me. So this is what I kind of adapted with my other strategy. It's a little more fun for me. It feels like less of a grind. It almost seems like it's filling up the storages just as fast. But I'm just going to show you like 3 attacks. This is what they say to do. So you just hit every base. You don't even look at it. You just drop your heroes around the corners, drop your Valks in, all the way around the base, pop your hero abilities, and you can use your earthquakes. You can use your earthquakes before too. They say to soften up the walls with it. I still do it a little different. You get to 50%, just like this, and then you immediately quit out, and you go right into another attack, and you just hit the base. You don't care about loot. You don't care about anything. You're farming that. You're farming the league bonus. That's all you're doing. They should really put. I think you're supposed to put your earthquakes first. So I am kind of blowing it a little bit with that. You let it go. 50%. We're out. And you're not caring about the loot. You're getting the loot bonus. So, and then when bases have more loot and you end up getting it, then it's that much better. So you can see how much quicker this is for getting that league bonus, and this is the way they say to do it. So I just wanted to show it and show you the difference. That way you guys can decide what makes more sense for you. So I'll go right here to 50%. I forgot my earthquake. Like that, get to 50%. I think they tell you to drop the earthquakes first. So you can see right there, I got all that loot right there, and plus I got the loot bonus. It's probably a little bit quicker than how I showed you, but it just seems like way more of a grind. All right, YouTube, that's what I pretty much do. Hopefully you enjoy doing it this way, and I'm bringing something new to your attention. I appreciate it if you could like the video, if you could subscribe, that'd be awesome. And if you leave a comment, I'll be sure to answer every single comment back to you. So I'm just gonna do one last one here. Let's do another thing. Like if there's loot in the base, I'm not afraid to try to get into it. So I'll drop the earthquakes here and open up the base. I'll throw my queen here. I'll throw my RC here. I'll throw my king who has earthquake boots on, so he'll get through these walls right here. And then I'll drop the belt in between and drop them all in. Pop my king, and there we go. I usually pop my queen. If she has the ability, I go like this. I'll wait. I'll pop the ability, and I'll just let him cut through the base and try to get the stuff in the center. So I'm really going for those storages. If I get it, I get it. If I don't, I get 50% and just get out. So let it go. Let it go. I'm getting that outside with the queen. That's storage. So I got a lot of loot like that, and that's one way I go about doing it. Oh, I thought I got the tunnel, but that's not what it was. That's just like that. So sometimes I'll do that too. But anyway, thanks for tuning in. Hopefully you enjoyed the video, and I'll catch you on the next one.